everybody, Joe coming to you from Grand Teton. Look at this beautiful landscape behind me. Look at those beautiful clouds. However, you don't always get clouds when you come here. In fact, we've had a couple of days here that we didn't have any clouds. It's easy to get great photographs like this, but what do you do if you don't have any clouds in the sky? I'll show you what you can do to still create great photographs when there aren't any clouds in the sky. Let's do it. This is a location called Schwabiker Landing, and it's gorgeous. There's a big beaver pond behind me. You can see Grand Teton off in the distance, but there's not a cloud in the sky. So what are some things you can do to make your photos better when there's no cloud in the sky? Now, occasionally a landscape just looks wonderful, just shoot it as it is. But there's certain things you can do to enhance your photos when you're dealing with a solid blue sky. And one of them is minimize the sky. There's nothing going on above the trees or the peak of Grand Teton, but there's a lot of stuff here in the foreground. So tilt your camera down. Make sure you get all that beautiful foreground. That also gives the viewer something to start on as they enter into the scene and then head off to the mountains. But because there's nothing much above them, there's no distractions, there's no just plain blue sky that just makes you leave the image. Something else you can do. You've got a great foreground. Make one of the foreground elements your subject. There's a great fallen tree right here. There's all kinds of beautiful foliage and shrubs in here leading into the lake. Use that as a primary point at the beginning of the photo. Make the mountains a secondary subject. Third, something you can do. There's a lot of trees with overhanging branches here. How about using some of those branches to frame the scene? Now, do be careful. You don't want the branches to overwhelm the scene. Just enough to put something in the sky to replace the clouds. Noisy bird. So we're going to walk up along the path here that follows this river and see what we can find to make sure that our photos really work well even when there's no clouds in the sky. Let's go do it.
Well, obviously some scenes don't need any clouds because there's really no sky in the scenes. In this panoramic, we've got so much in the foreground that fills up the scene and gives you a way into the image, so you don't need a lot of sky. One peak? Well, how about take 3 of your favorite peaks and put them together? Now, does fog count? Well, we had some fog. It wasn't really clouds, but I put the post in there, and then I used the fog kind of as a blanket and had some dark foregrounds as well. Having that dark foreground provides a nice base for your photo when there's no clouds in the sky. So that's it for today's Monday Morning Coffee. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.